Hey, what's up, people? Back here today with you. In front of me, I have another Cosmic Legions, one of the tribute figures to Motu. This is Sskur'ge. He's going to be a tribute to Whiplash. I'll bring a couple of him just in case you don't know who Whiplash is. I got the Origins and Masterverse we'll check out with them. Follow the channel. I recently just did that, what was his name, Operative Manny-Face tribute. Really awesome figure, and I love this figure. It's my first Cosmic Legions, and this will be my second one now. And kind of funny story, I wanted this figure, but kind of grabbed him on accident. I had him in my cart at Big Bad Toy Store. I was just checking out the price. He's one of the more expensive figures. You can probably tell by the size. Man, he is huge. But I threw a couple things else in my cart and paid for it all at once. And I was like, oh crap, I just bought Sskur'ge as well. So here he is, delivered today. And I guess also too, if you follow the channel, might have seen like on my last video, I said I'd be opening up that Splinter Skull pretty soon, and I actually opened him up on Ostradamus Toys channel on the Clubhouse on Saturday nights. If you're not hanging out on Saturday nights and checking that out, really recommend you do. Go check us all out. Big, huge group of cool people. But yeah, this Splinter Skull was freaking amazing. I kind of wish I just did a video on him now too, so everybody could see him with me. But yeah, awesome figure. Just in case you guys want to see him, haven't seen him yet. Yeah, going back to the Clubhouse is funny. Oz is the first place that I saw this figure. Oz got him and showed him up on camera. There's a bunch of us on screen, so I could tell it was a bigger figure, and like compared to the other Mythic Legions or Cosmic Legions, and he looked bigger there. Then I saw kind of a little closer up with another friend of mine, Alpha Magnus. He did a video on him. I was like, oh man, the figure's way bigger than I thought. And now having him in person, I'm like, this guy is giant. Oh my goodness. So that's it. Little bio on the side. I'm not going to get all into that. The bios on these don't mean a whole lot to me. I collect them just because they're Motu tributes. So those go on the shelf with my other ones. Don't really get into all the history and everything. I'll probably read it later just to see what it says. But if you guys want to pause it, check it out, read that, you can. And here's a full look at the back, all the cross sale. And so for me, the only other one that I must have would be the Manny Faces, which I already got. So bunch of other cool looking figures up here too, but I'm kind of trying to stick to more of the Mythic Legions, the medieval side, and the Motu most of all. So I'm getting a little carried away here. I've gotten more than I thought I ever would, so I'm probably just keep collecting these and see what I could do. I know they're not all going to be attainable for me because some of them have really gone up in price, but here and there, I'm just going to keep collecting the Motu ones and see what kind of collection I end up with. So I'm just bust right into them, open them up, and then we'll just start checking out everything he comes with. So I'll be back in one moment. Alright, I finally got him up out of the package. Little work, I ran into a little hiccup on too. I'll get into that in a second. I switched out the background. I had Castle Grayskull behind her, man. When I put him back up here, he really blended in. So I thought I'd switch out to Snake Mountain so you guys can check him out a little better. I'll show you what kind of went wrong with me in a second, but we'll go over what he came with. So do the hands first. Got a couple of, just fist hands. Like most of the figures we come with. You got 2 gripping hands. He's going to have some cool weapons here in a second. I'll bust those out as well. I really love these just 3 fingers he has on him. Let's see if I get some light on here. Move this a little bit. Yeah. These hands, man, there's just so much detail on all the scales and everything. We'll see on the whole body too when I get a little closer to him. But just these hands by themselves right here just look so damn cool. He's got those gripping hands because he comes with some weapons as well. Again, the smaller ones. It's like you have like maybe 2 weapons if you want. You have a pitchfork and then this curved type sword. I don't know. I'm sure there's a name for it, but I don't know it. And they also attach together. So there's a little stiff. I was messing with it a second ago, but they'll attach together something like that to make a longer weapon. I think what I'll be going with, this one's a lot more beefier. It's in 2 sections to begin with. Let's snap these on. Yeah, those go together a little easier. And get this big, huge club staff mace thing. Oh my gosh, this thing is freaking giant. It is actually taller than he is. I can't even get in frame. But yeah, I'll put it in his hands here in a second. We'll check him out with that. But this is what he'll be carrying on my shelf because this thing is badass looking. So, one more little thing. This head, I don't know. I thought maybe it was just a piece that snapped on, but I believe this is a whole head. So yeah, there's a 2 in there, so second head. Very funny looking to me. this big dragon head over here is badass looking. And then this, I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. So we'll snap it on and see what it looks like. I was trying to bring him in closer on camera, and man, just getting him to fit in is a little difficult. So I'm going to go a little mobile with this one. I'll just get up close. Check out all those cool scales and everything on him. That cool looking dragon's head is badass looking. I mean, let's get in there close. Check out those teeth and everything. The eye on him. Really cool armor go with him. Like I said, this is the Cosmic Legion, so it's got more of a little space effects to him. It's kind of weird to me for Whiplash, like a tribute to Whiplash. He's really like a warrior type to me. I thought he'd be something in the Mythic Legions, but they decided to make him Cosmic. But I don't know, still pretty cool with all the armor and everything. You know, here, some of those, get close to those hands, man. I just love those hands on him. And he's got a big orange belt. No, Whiplash always has that orange belt, so that's paying that tribute. Got some soft goods here. The loincloth actually furry here, and then has more of like a scaly one underneath. Now let's get down to big, huge feet. He has 3 toes on these as well. Very cool. I'll flip him around. This is where I ran into my hiccup I was talking about. Let's check out some of his back scaling. He's got this cool ring on the back too. Let me see. I think if you want, you could. Yeah, let me see. I don't know if this weapon fits. Yeah, there's weapon in there. So he can actually hold his weapon as well. So that's pretty cool. Then get to the tail is what I was going to say. This big Whiplash alligator tail. I don't even know if I can pop it back off now. It's such a hard time trying to figure it out. It just has this weird loop to it. And I guess it snaps around like a ball peg inside there. I don't know. I figured it out and I got on there, but I think I did it the right way. I'm not quite sure, but it's weird because this loincloth still has a big hole. Let me see if I can show you. There's like a hole in the middle here. I don't know if his tail was supposed to go through that or not. I think it would look kind of weird if it did, so I'm not quite sure on that. But it's on there, so just letting you guys know if you do pick up this figure, might want to watch a video or something first because it's a little different. I don't know. I'm new to Mythics and Cosmics and everything, so oh dang, took a tumble. Okay, back with you. I think don't know where it left off. I know he fell over. I think I was talking about his tail. Yeah, I'd recommend probably watching a video or trying to find somewhere where you could see how to attach it. I just did on the fly. I think I did correct, but yeah, a little difficult. One more thing I wanted to get to on his back up here. Up these scales, I noticed kind of some outline around here. And I'm starting to know a little bit about Mythics. They have like the pauldrons that come off. So I figured these are detachable. I got one off a second ago. Yeah, so these come off and have some plugs. I'm not quite sure on these bigger figures. I haven't really seen any other ones that are that A in hand. So I'm sure there's some other things that attach, maybe some wings or something. I'm not quite sure. But he's got one on both sides, so those will pop off. And I'm really curious what else could be attached to him there. I brought him in closer. I almost skipped over this. I wasn't even paying attention. The jaw on him is articulated too, so I'm glad I kind of was playing with him a little bit because I would have forgot to even put this in the video, and it's very cool, the articulation on this. So he's got like a little hinge on there, so you kind of open it. It's like kind of 2 spots. I mean, you could put it wherever you want, but there's 2 kind of clicking spots, it feels like. But man, look at that straight on with that mouth open. He's freaking awesome looking. So very cool as well. Let's see. Been back. Yeah, you can see all the way back in the back of his throat there. I don't think there's anything else that moves on him though. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I put that in there. So very cool, very cool. Alright, here I did go ahead and swap to that other head, and I'll just be honest right away, I'm not a fan of it. I'm just very wimpy looking compared to this big dragon head we had. I'm not sure if it's a Cosmic Legions thing, more of like some kind of alien race they have or something. Might look like some other figures or race in the line. Just not as intimidating to me. It's very strange. I don't know. It's just a little off-putting to me. But with that being said, I'll bring in our Origins Whiplash. Let's do some size comparison here. And then let's see our Masterverse Whiplash. See if I can see. Can we see those on camera very well? I'm on there. Yeah, you can see the huge size difference in these. Man, like bring in that Manny faces from Cosmos again, so you just see how he just towers over these guys. He's just a beastly, beefy, chunky dude, man. I think I'll pop his other head back on and throw that weapon in his hand so we can check that out. Yeah, I went ahead and just popped that other dragon head back on. Definitely going to be going with that one. Got that huge weapon in his hand. Had to pull the camera back just so I get all in view again. Man, just so massive. Overall, love this figure. He's just so cool to have something this huge and bulky too. Like, I'm going to have to do a whole new shelf for my, or not just Cosmics, but all my Motu tributes because he takes up a lot of room. One little thing I wish, I'll stand by these ones, wish he had kind of maybe a couple big teeth, just so you can get a little more of that Whiplash feel. Because Whiplash, he's just known for this teeth. Doesn't necessarily have to have like the nose tooth or they add the snackle tooth over here, kind of a tribute to that nose tooth. But maybe just like two of the teeth a little bigger. That way, you just get a little more of that Whiplash feel to him. That's about it. I'm just gonna probably wrap up there. Last thing I did notice though, man, tail on him, big huge tail. Masterverse still hasn't beat size-wise. Not quite the girth, but a little length on him. I don't know. Might be a little tail envy between the two of them, but yeah, this Whiplash has this big, huge, giant bendable tail that came with him. Yeah, I'll wrap it up there. Yeah, if you guys want to leave in the comments, let me know what you think of him. I think he's freaking rad. Can't wait to get him up here with the rest of my figures. Coming up, I do have another Mythic Legions coming in. Not a Motu tribute, but just a figure that I really wanted. I'll be doing a video on him pretty soon. Did pick up these guys finally. I know they've been out there and there's plenty of videos and everybody's seen them, but man, just to get my hands on them was just great. And I actually got both these today. They're the only ones that were there. They're at a Mattel warehouse up here in San Bernardino. And I got them 50% off as well, so I was just freaking shocked. So letting you guys know, patience sometimes really worth it. I overpay for stuff a lot of the times, but these didn't get them. I just waited around. I wasn't going to pay the eBay prices. I think they're going for like $60 a piece. So yeah, I got both of them. $17.99 it says on the back, so $17.99 for the two of them. I'm just so happy to have them. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll do a video on them. I open them on Oz's channel tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow, Saturday for me, so yeah, check out the clubhouse again, like I said, Saturday nights on Ostradamus Toys. And I'll have to edit and cut back into here because Sskur'ge just took another tumble. I'm going to have to play with him a little bit, see if I get him to stand a little better. But yeah, that's going to be it. Wrapping it up there. And just go over the same spiel as usual. Enjoy the content. You know, you do the good YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, comment. New to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Other than that, I'll just be back with you guys when I get some more stuff in. Like I said, go check out the clubhouse Saturday nights. And like always, thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.